Welcome to my channel. I will bring you the most interesting and captivating news updates. Angelababy and Song Weilong face criticism for poor acting in their new drama. Angelababy's comeback to the entertainment industry has been met with disappointment from audiences. Following her controversial attendance at the Crazy Horse Show, which led to her being temporarily banned from public appearances, Angelababy returned with the release of The Legend of Resurgence, TNGTLNH, on January 20th. However, the drama has been a critical flop, and both Angelababy and her co-star Song Weilong have faced backlash for their underwhelming performances. The Legend of Resurgence fails to impress. Despite its grand launch, The Legend of Resurgence has not lived up to expectations. The story follows Junila, played by Angelababy, the eldest daughter of the Jun family, who is forced to live under the guise of a man, adopting the name Jun Fifan, to fulfill her family's ambitions. During a mission to transport goods, she is captured by Xuan Lai, played by Song Weilong. The two characters eventually form an alliance to pursue their respective goals. Their shared struggles bring them closer, but their love story is fraught with challenges. While the premise of The Legend of Resurgence had potential, viewers have criticized the screenplay for being poorly executed. Many have labeled the plot as hollow and uninspired, with illogical sequences, lackluster emotional arcs, and an absence of dramatic tension. A weak script with poor execution. The overall storytelling structure of The Legend of Resurgence is passable on the surface, but the weak writing significantly undermines its impact. Viewers have pointed out numerous inconsistencies. Unconvincing emotional subpar acting draws the most criticism. While the script itself has been deemed subpar, the greatest flaw of the drama lies in the performances of its leads. Both Angelababy and Song Weilong, despite years of acting experience, have failed to deliver convincing portrayals of their characters. Their lack of chemistry, compounded by the noticeable age gap between the two actors, has further detracted from the drama's appeal. Angelababy has long been nicknamed a decorative vase in the Chinese entertainment industry, a term used to describe actors who are seen as more ornamental than talented. Unfortunately, her performance in The Legend of Resurgence has done little to change this perception. Her stiff facial expressions and limited emotional range have drawn heavy criticism. In intense emotional scenes, her exaggerated facial movements and poor control of her expressions have been described as distracting. Additionally, her delivery of lines has been criticized for being awkward, with her mouth movements appearing unnatural. Song Weilong, on the other hand, has also disappointed audiences with his performance. Known for his stoic and aloof demeanor in previous roles, his attempt to portray a cold and charismatic character in this drama fell flat. Viewers have noted his wooden facial expressions and lack of energy in key scenes, which have made his character appear lifeless. In some instances, his face has been described as looking vacant, as if he were casting in visual issues add to the drama's problems. Another issue highlighted by viewers is the apparent miscasting of Song Weilong in a historical costume drama. His appearance in period attire has been criticized for exposing his physical shortcomings, with many commenting that his look lacks the gravitas and charm typically associated with characters in this genre. His styling and costume choices have also been scrutinized, with fans describing them as unflattering. Fans call for retirement. The overwhelming criticism directed at both Angelababy and Song Weilong has even led some netizens to suggest that the two stars consider retiring from acting. While such comments may seem harsh, they reflect the deep frustration felt by audiences who had hoped for more from seasoned actors. Despite her long tenure in the industry, Angelababy's acting skills have remained stagnant, failing to meet even the most basic expectations for a lead actress. Her inability to convincingly portray complex emotions continues to hinder her career growth. Similarly, Song Weilong's repeated struggles with expressing nuanced emotions and creating compelling characters have left fans disillusioned with his potential. The entertainment industry's double-edged sword. The failure of The Legend of Resurgence serves as a stark reminder of the high stakes in the entertainment industry, where even established stars can face career-threatening criticism if they fail to deliver. Both Angelababy and Song Weilong are now under immense pressure to prove their worth in future projects. For Angelababy, this is yet another setback in her acting career, which has been plagued by a reputation for mediocrity. Her return to the spotlight was meant to mark a fresh start, but the underwhelming reception of The Legend of Resurgence has instead amplified her long-standing reputation as a performer who prioritizes appearance over talent. Song Weilong, who had once been regarded as a promising young actor, now faces the challenge of breaking free from his typecast roles and honing his craft to avoid further career stagnation. Moving forward, What's next for Angelababy and Song Weilong? Despite the negativity surrounding the legend of resurgence, both Angelababy and Song Weilong have opportunities to bounce back if they can learn from this experience. Angelababy, in particular, may need to take a step back and focus on honing her acting skills through workshops or by taking on smaller, more character-driven roles to rebuild her credibility. Song Weilong, too, should consider diversifying his acting portfolio by exploring roles that challenge him to move beyond his comfort zone. Accepting feedback and dedicating time to improving his craft could help him win back the trust of audiences. In an industry as competitive as entertainment, public opinion can shift rapidly. While the legend of resurgence may have been a misstep, it does not have to define the careers of its stars. However, without significant effort and improvement, both Angelababy and Song Weilong risk being overshadowed by a new generation of talent.